Hi, my Cicada class. 我的素宝们上课喽 You might think it's a little weird that I'm shooting my video in the office. It's because today is Friday, but I will be showing you guys and sending you guys the link on Monday. I am flying on Sunday and I didn't want to risk anything while I'm out of the country. So that's why I'm shooting the video a little bit early. But I'm still going to say today's date though. Today is March 24th. Today is Monday, March 24th. And we are going to get ready to continue to talk about the new lesson. All right, so let's get ready. Take out your student book. You might be wondering where I'm going and where I'm flying to. Well, you'll just have to stay tuned to my video and find out. 你就是要持续看我的影片，你才知道说 Teacher Sue 去哪里啦，对不对？ So I'm not gonna give it away now. You guys will have to guess later on when I show you guys some video footage. But we have a new lesson to talk about, and here are our flashcards. So let's get ready. Hammock. Hammock. 我说这个不要掉进去陷阱咯，它是 make， 不是 mock， 不是 hammock。Okay, no. How about this one? Orchard. Orchard. 这个也不要掉进去陷阱。Okay, it sounds like alright, but it's actually spelled AR, so don't be tricked by that. Let's do it. Traditional clothes. Traditional clothes. Mosquito. Mosquito. Acrobat. Acrobat. Rainforest. Rainforest. You need to... You want to say hi?
I'm your favorite teacher.
No!
Teacher Carol.
No!
I'm a 素宝 too.
我是可泡们，我是可泡。对啊，我有看。哇 Okay. So, rainforest. Rainforest. So you need to know how to spell all these words that I just went over, okay? Now we're going to move on to the flashcards. And you know how these questions will show up in the unscrambled part in your unit test. So here we go. Have you ever been snorkeling? So 有 have 的问题就有最简单最 simple and straightforward 的 sentence 就是 Yes, I have. I have been snorkeling. If it's a no, no, I haven't. I haven't been snorkeling. Okay? Have you ever been to a circus? So, yes, I have. I went to one last year. You can say, I went to one 2 years ago. If you want to say a no answer, no, I haven't. Let's say the question together. Have you ever been to a rodeo? No, I haven't. So if you did, yes, I have. I went to one last week. Have you ever been stung by a bee? Have you ever been stung by a bee? So me, from my experience, yes, I have. I have been stung by a bee 20 years ago. Or you can say, no, I haven't. Have you ever given a speech? Yes, I have. I gave a speech about 1 year ago. Have you ever swum with dolphins? No, I haven't. Or you can say, yes, I have. 最主要是那个问题啦，你要知道怎么问。Alright, 因为是他在问那个现在完成式的部分。那我之前有讲过，现在完成式是从以前到现在，就是你刚生出来到现在有没有过这个经验过？你曾经有没有？ Alright, 所以它不是每个礼拜都有的经验，可能是1次或2次的经验哦。Now that I'm done with the flashcards, I am going to give you clues for the quiz on Friday. 所以 Teacher Sue 要给你 暗示咯，如果你有看我这个 video 的话，你至少会有2题对，在这个礼拜五的小考。Stay tuned. 要 pay attention 哦。All right, so on Friday, one of the quiz questions, they will ask you to write the present tense, past tense, and PP form. 那我们在这个单元有讲到有2个 verb. One is eat. Eat 是它的原形动词，它原本长什么样子。那 eat 的过去式是什么？ What is eat's past tense? And 它的完成式是什么？这个会考哦。还有 swim 过去式是什么？ Okay, so I'm going to say it real fast. So if you didn't watch it, then you wouldn't know the answer. And you would probably get these 2 questions wrong on the quiz. So number 5 on the quiz, it goes eat, ate, eaten. I'm going to only say it once. Number 6 on the quiz, swim, swam, swum. So let's see if you can get it. And I'm not going to spell it out for you. You can go find it out in your student book. And good luck. Now that I'm done talking about the quiz, I'm going to go ahead and review the reading that we talked about in class, which is on page 59 in your student books. So in class, I didn't ask you these 2 questions before. So on top of the email, there's a send, S-E-N-D. Do you guys know what it means? I'm going to ask you guys when I come back from my trip. S-E-N-D, what does that mean in the email? And on the right side, it says save draft. Do you know what that means too? So look it up if you don't know. It's pretty useful, these 2 buttons, if you want to write an email. Okay, so I am going to read the paragraph together. You can read it along with me or you can listen to me. So it goes like this. Hi, Chris. How are you? Are you having a good time? Have you ever been to a circus? I went last week. It was my first time and I enjoyed it a lot. I saw elephants, acrobats, jugglers. I even saw a man put his head in a lion's mouth. It was scary. Have you ever seen elephants running? The elephants are so big and heavy, but they run very fast. I was surprised. One of the elephants even played with a soccer ball. I want him on my team. I have never seen so many animals and I have never eaten so much popcorn. When I was watching the circus, I was eating and eating. My mom and dad were angry. Now I'm on a diet. I've never been on a diet before. I don't like it. I hope you are not working too hard. Dan. So in class, I went over what are jugglers. What do jugglers do? Do I know how to juggle? No, I don't. Do you guys know how to juggle? Does anybody in class know how to juggle? I've never asked you this. I'm going to ask you guys when I come back. And diet. Have you ever been on a diet before? Teacher Sue has. 我有那个减肥的那个，我有减肥过。Teacher Sue 从美国刚回来的时候是62公斤，我自己也吓到，超级胖的。我那时候还有照片，整个那个脸啊都这样。然后我的那个整个身体跟我的手背啊 like my arm was very thick and so was my shoulders too and my legs were very, very wide. So, 那个照片应该是在我的电脑里面，现在应该不是在我手机，因为 Teacher Sue 是 like more than 10 years ago 回来台湾的。Okay, so for Teacher Sue 要准备回家咯。Teacher Sue 教不完拍不完，我已经分了差不多5 videos 来拍这一整段。But the school is closing and if I don't get ready to go home, the security guard's going to be mad at me and I'm going to be closed in the school. 我不要被学校关着，所以 Teacher Sue 现在要准备好要回家，然后继续拍影片给你们看哦。Alright, so I will have a different background than this. So I got to pack up my stuff and get on home. I'll see you guys later. Hi, boys and girls. I'm back at home and I'm going to still continue the lesson. And now that we're done talking about the student book, we're going to move on to the Spotlight reading book. And we're going to go to a new unit, Unit 14. Unit 14. So that is on page 109. 109. So the unit is talking about shopping at the supermarket. Do you like to shop at the supermarket? I love shopping at the supermarket. I love buying candy and snacks and cookies and junk food and stuff. So this unit, we're going to be talking about how much and how many. That's our grammar pattern for Spotlight Reading Unit 14. And let's look at the picture together. Where are the mother and daughter? Where are the mother and daughter? So they are, write it down. Number 2, how many pumpkins are they getting? How many pumpkins are they getting? So they, write it down. So do you guys know what a pumpkin is? Do you remember what is a pumpkin? After writing that down, let's look at the reading skill for this unit. It is called making inferences. 那这个呢，意思就是说，你读完了一个段落之后，那你之后推论 from 这个 paragraph 推论，这个整个故事是什么意思 ？So in this part for class, we can read it together next week, or the substitute teacher will read it with you. 那这个我们要一起念。Going on to 110, let's take a look at the vocabulary words for this unit. So let's say it together. Grocery. Section. I skipped a word, all right? Items. Section. Lettuce. 这个有一点点陷阱哦，因为它看起来很像 lettuce, but it's not pronounced that way, so it's lettuce. 然后那个 u 你没有觉得是有一点隐藏的吗？所以根本听不出来，这个要注意哦，Okay, next section, goods. Cart. Frozen. Dairy. Total. Okay, so boys and girls, look up the words. Look up the words and write down the meanings of the words. So I'm going to read shopping for groceries, this paragraph. Here we go. Ready? Get set. Go. This afternoon, Mom and I did some grocery shopping at the supermarket. Mom made a long shopping list. There were many items on the list. First, we went to the vegetables and fruit section. We got 2 pumpkins, a head of lettuce, a box of grapes, and some carrots. Then, we went to the dry goods section. Mom took 2 packs of flour and a pack of sugar. I put a bag of rice, a box of strawberry cookies, 3 large bags of candies, and a bottle of ketchup in the shopping cart. The next 2 items on the list were a dozen eggs and 2 bottles of salt. We got them all too. We always get frozen and dairy food last. We got a pack of dumplings, a bottle of milk, 2 boxes of ice cream, and 3 packs of cheese. We got 2 kilograms of beef. All of the items cost us $2,480 NT dollars in total. Tomorrow, we'll buy some monster masks and lots of candies, and then we'll be ready for a big party. 那你们应该想说，这个里面怎么这么多东西？他去 grocery store 为什么买这么多东西？然后
前面呢，你有没有发觉到它都有一个量词？量词的意思就是一个 measure word， 比如说 a box 一盒草莓 ，a pack of 什么 ，a dozen 什么，所以 teacher 是要跟你们讲说，比如 a head of lettuce， 第二段落的时候 a head of lettuce，a box of grapes，OK，a box 一盒葡萄，然后第三段落有 two packs of flour，two packs 就等于好像包的意思，包 ，and a pack of sugar 也是等于包的意思。然后 a bag of rice 就是一个大袋子 of rice，a box of strawberry cookies 等于一盒草莓饼干。Three large bags of candies 又是回去到一个袋子，3个袋子 of candy。A bottle of ketchup，bottle 一个罐，还有 dozen eggs，dozen 就是 in English is 12。A pack of dumplings 也是算一包，OK， 可是有点像那种塑胶盒子的这样子，一包 dumplings， 水饺。那其他的量词应该之前都有讲到。刚刚我在前一段忘记讲到最后1、2、3、4第4个段落 ，Teacher Sue forgot to say packs， 3 packs of cheese。你知道我们每次买 cheese 的时候，不是都会像正方形的 ，like a square? That is called a pack. So she bought 3 packs of those. All right. And lastly, 2 kilograms of beef. 2公斤的牛肉。2公斤这样是算多还少？感觉听起来像很多。然后 all of the items 全部这个项目呢 costs 2,480 NT. And then tomorrow they'll go buy monster masks and lots of candies for the big party. So for homework, I want you to do number 1 to 5. Number 1 to 5. Number 1 to 5. Okay? So after talking about the paragraph and you doing number 1 to 5, that will be it for this video. 那 Teacher Sue 等一下就要去 airport 咯 So I won't see you guys for the entire week. So please be good to the substitute teacher. And please also study the new unit and your spotlight reading book. We have a quiz on Friday. 礼拜五是有小考的哦。Alright, so 我不要回来看到一大堆分数是2 or 3 or 4，我会整个的fire on top of my head again. Alright, so for now, this is Teacher Sue, and have a very smooth week, and I will see you guys next week. And you'll see me in the video for next week as well. Alright, bye-bye.